Swamiji, you dedicate revelations of Christ to those sincere Christians whose faith...
Those sincere Christians whose faith has been shaken.
I wonder why.
I myself was one of those sincere Christians whose faith was shaken. I wanted God, I wanted to know what truth is, and the churches offered me pabulum. I felt, as I studied more, that this disease in Christianity has become rampant, that there is so much dilution of what the nobility of Christ's teachings was. The original teaching of communing with God has become sort of a Boy Scout good errand, a good deed. There are books like Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code and many other books that I've seen. Everybody seems to be getting on the bandwagon, trying to make Jesus just a very ordinary human being. The theologians have sort of tried to make him seem either very ordinary or totally impossible, and the churches have reduced him to the lowest common denominator of what Jesus was. He was so much greater. My book, Revelations of Christ, proclaimed by Paramhansa Yogananda, is very important in that it helps people to understand the true greatness of Jesus Christ. He was not just somebody who lived for 33 years in a little corner of this mud ball of an earth. He was the infinite Son of God. And for many reasons, I feel that people's faith has been shaken, perhaps partly also by science, because science has shown us the universe much too big for a little old man with a white beard on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, which I have read is how most people think of God. He couldn't have been a human form that produced 100 billion galaxies. We've got to think in much broader terms if we are to understand. But the most important thing that I feel that has caused their faith to be shaken has been the particularization of his teaching. Principles stand alone without any person to represent them. A principle is more important. The principle of love is more important than Jesus who manifested love. We have to understand that he did not create love. Love is a principle. Divine joy is a principle. Different saints and great people have manifested those principles, but we need to understand that the principle itself is the reality, and that principle is to be found in all religions. So that Christians really sell their own Jesus Christ short when they try to make him unique and special and try to pit him against the founders of other religions. Truth is one. There is one religion in the whole universe. We could call it what they call it in India, Sanatana Dharma, because the eternal religion, all creation came from God. All creation, our egos and everything, must eternally and in the end merge back into him. That is Sanatana Dharma. That is the religion Jesus Christ taught.